Assalamu alaikum to those who are present here. इस शहर तमन्ना में कोई मुझसा मकी है, इस शहर तमन्ना में कोई मुझसा मकी है, आँधी में चिरागों पे जिसे पूरा यकीन है। इस शहर तमन्ना में कोई मुझसा मकी है, आँधी में चिरागों पे जिसे पूरा यकीन है। तदबीर भले छीन ले आँखों से बसारत, एक ख्वाब मगर हकीकत में हकीकत से असली। Today's agenda of speaking is how to face the problems of life. So let's talk about the problems which has been faced by our young generation. The problems which they think are not exactly the problems, because when they lost their exams they think it's a problem. It isn't the problem, it was a mistake which has been done by the students. And ignoring your mistakes, it is a problem. When you ignore something, it will become your burden. If it is becoming your burden, then it will become your problem. The art of ignoring isn't good, but art of letting go. If someone or something is making you depressed, let it go. But don't let the mistake go away. If you let your mistakes go away, you will not be a renowned person, because the history always remembers those who don't urge their mistakes to overcome them. They overcome their own mistakes, because the person who is not overcoming their mistakes will overcome. Let's talk about how. Let's think that you have failed in your own life. Why? Because you have committed a lot of mistakes. Don't argue with your young ones, don't argue with your parents because you are becoming failed. It is a problem, it is a fault inside yourself. You have done mistake, they didn't done any kind of mistake. And the second thing is that in our generation, the only thing that problems are just facing them. The problems are just in their way. They are just forgetting the persons who are in front of them. It is the psyche of our mind when we look at someone who is becoming successful or who is a successful person. We think that where is our efforts? We also have put efforts in our way. Where is our success? We ignore our mistakes. If you are ignoring your mistakes, you can't be a successful person. If you are not taking your mistakes seriously, you will be ignored by your mistakes. The persons who just think that problems are coming in their life, they are foolish. If you are letting your mistakes go away, you will be successful. You can't be a successful person. In this modern world, every person is facing their own problems. The problems of lack of money, the problem of lack of confidence, the problem of not showing his love to his loved ones. It is also a problem for young generation. When they are losing their love, they are thinking that we have lost everything. Very less people get their first love because they have done such mistakes. If you are loving someone, you have to give him or her at proper time. If you are not giving him or her a proper time, you will lose it, and it will become your mistake. So in Urdu there is a quote, "Tum meri pasandida galti ho." So it is for those. I'm not taking it for any girl or boy. It is for a game which is called PUBG Mobile. It is my beautiful mistake because I have spent a lot of time, but now I am making it correct because I am letting it go. I am letting the burden which was inside me. Whensoever the persons or the generation, what they do, they take the help of, they get addicted to something because they think that it is the only solution. It isn't the only solution. It is just a temporary solution. Take example of smoking. Why people take the habit of smoking? Because they think that it is a solution. Because their mind get relaxed while drinking, while taking such kind of habits inside them. They think that it is a reason. That's why that we are not getting success. They think when we take it, we will be out of this world, this mortal world. They will think that we are just they are just fleeing away from mistakes. They are not facing their mistakes. There's temporary solution. If you wanna overcome your mistake, then you have to sit before your past era. You have to make yourself a child or make yourself a young one, because success don't the success isn't a thing that will be that will be taken by you very easily. It is the thing of ease. It takes effort, it takes times, and we, the generation, they think that we are not getting success because they think that we are not getting success because they think that they are not putting efforts. It happens that at the first time or at the first sight you don't put efforts on the way that you are running now. Because when it was my first time, when I came to this academy, I don't know any kind of anything about math or English or any subject else. But now, Alhamdulillah, I have such an ease in these subjects, because it was a time when I just let my mistakes go away. I don't ponder over on these. But when it comes to me, and I am such a person who accept mistakes, because I said that it is my mistake, I am not getting position, it is my mistake, I am not getting good marks. Even though my sir knows me better, because when it was my first time I ignored it, I wouldn't make speech, because I was just letting my problems go away. I was thinking I don't want to take this kind of burden, because making a speech is a burden for a student who is not participating in it. But it is a suitable process of learning. It is art. When you learn something, you will get something. If you are not getting something, it means you are not learning well. And person who also thinks that the teacher is not good, you are a good student to that teacher, because the teacher thinks that it is a burden to me. So don't try to make yourself burden on such persons who are very close to you, because they are putting efforts on you, and you have to show some efforts too. Because if you are not facing your problems, you will not get any kind of things. There are quite John Eliot who says about the persons of the society, because if you try to become a successful person, a lot of crowd will follow you. At the first sight, you will be the only person who is just carrying the crowd, and there will be no any kind of person. It is just your imagination that everyone will follow you. But when the time will pass, you will get a lot of persons behind you who will help you, just because you are giving them something. On that, John Saab said, डर है चबा न जाएं कलेजा निकाल कर लेते हैं तेरे शहर में हिंदा मिजाज लोग। डर है चबा न जाएं कलेजा निकाल कर रहते हैं तेरे शहर में हिंदा मिजाज लोग। जख्म पर जख्म सहे, जख्म पर जख्म सहे ये दिले दरवेश, तू किस देश का बाशिंदा है। You get a lot of mistakes, you get a lot of you will be cheated by a lot of persons, because this is the world, this is the mortal world. You will not get a true person in spite of your parents, even though your parents will say, what are you doing now? If you don't face your mistakes, if you are not becoming successful, then it means you are not earning money. If you are not earning money or supporting your parents will say you are burden on us, and it is a shameful thing to a man. And I don't say it to a boy, because this era will make a boy a man. If he is not becoming a man, it means he is letting his problems go away and away and away. If you let your problems go away, it will become a fearful monster to you, and you will not face that fear, because whensoever your level is low at any kind of stage, and a mistake that you have done and throwing away and away, you are just putting mistake at that corner, that mistake at that corner, they will merge and become a fearful monster and fearsome monster that will eat you at the end. You think that it is a path at the end I will get my success. You will get your own mistakes in front of you, because you didn't even try to solve it. So try to solve the mistakes, because it is only a storm that will make a sailor a perfect sailor. Because if there isn't a storm in the sea, the sailor will just go and go. He don't think that where is the path, because Ali Karmuna Wajah said, if there is no any kind of mistakes or hurdle in your way, it means you are on the wrong path. Because in this this mortal world, you will not get anything with ease. You have to put your efforts, you have to put your nights, because there is let's take the example of bumblebee. There is a law, aerodynamic law, because the beak of a bee and the wings of a bee. Their weight proportional isn't equal, but ignoring all aerodynamic laws, bumblebee fly away. You have to be like a bee, because if you wanna fly in your life, if you wanna take your family up to the sky, you have to fly. If you wanna fly, you have to take your mistakes with you. The person who says just ignore the mistake, try to solve the mistake, because don't let these mistakes to become your problems. You have to believe in yourself, because if you don't have belief in yourself, then you can't do anything, any kind of thing. Allah Almighty said that I will help those who help themselves. If you are just waiting and sitting that the success will come at your door and knock that hug me, I have arrived. It isn't, because it's just your imagination. Go and live your imagination. Live in your imagination. It can't be your own life. If you wanna live a successful and beautiful life with your loved ones, you have to face the harsh reality of this mortal world. At the end, I wanna say, जो यकीन की राह पे चल पड़े उन्हें मंजिलों ने पनाह दी। जो यकीन की राह पे चल पड़े उन्हें मंजिलों ने पनाह दी। जिन्हें वसवसों ने डरा दिया वो कदम कदम पर बहक